I'd like to take you all on a trip through time. 7 years ago, when two men with no names, no titles, no reputation, no nothing, burst onto the wrestling scene. They came in with goals and aspirations to be the very best and put their names next to some of the best names to ever do this. Those two names were Adam Epps and Anthony Ragone. Two guys that lived together, trained together, ate together. We were brothers at one point in time. And there was nothing that was able to break that bond. And Adam, I'd like to correct a lie from a year ago when you stated that I didn't actually give a damn about you. That I never called you. I never stopped by to check on you. I never even texted you. Your daughter calls me uncle. Now let me enlighten everybody here what the actual truth is. When I texted you, you left me on red. When I called you, you forwarded me to voicemail. When I stopped by your house, knowing damn well I see your car in the driveway, you didn't answer the door. So I left you alone. And I worried about you every day until you came out of your shell one day. And you remember just how excited I was to see you back doing what you loved to do. And that was wrestling. I got the old Adam back. He was there. And we had the same goals and aspirations again. But then you fell again and down your winding path of lies and deceit and cheating your way up the corporate ladder, kissing ass left and right just to take the shortcut so you didn't have to actually step in the ring until you had an opportunity. Some would say that's good business sense, and I gotta admit, you're pretty silver-tongued. But here's the difference between you and me, Adam. Everything I've done here in GWW, I've earned. There is not 1 ounce of blood, sweat, or tears that I haven't poured out for this place that hasn't earned me a shot at what I have. You, on the other hand, you couldn't even lace my boots in comparison to what I've done in this place. Yeah, you may have won a world title before me, and that's circumstantial. But here's the difference between you and any other champion that came before you. With Seth Brault, nobody liked him. Nobody except the final chapter liked him because that's who we were. We were a brotherhood. Just like Free World used to be. And we backed Seth up because he was giving people opportunity. He gave people opportunity to step up, and for 2 years nobody could. Until BGW came along. Dethroned the mighty Seth Brault. And BGW gave opportunities to people. If you just said his name once and said, I want a match with BGW, you got a match with BGW. And if you wanted a title on the line, he would put it down on the line because he didn't care about the title. He cared about what it represented. He cared about the opportunity it gave people, the hope it gave people that they could be the next face of GWW. And then Onslaught happened and the mistake was made. A bad business decision by one general manager. And now, out of greed and frustration, we have a guy that takes opportunity away from people as champion. See, Adam, you're not the type of guy to just accept the challenge and fight for that title. No. You want to keep your grubby paws on it as long as you can, and until you're contractually obligated to defend said title, that's when you'll actually step in the ring. And 9 times out of 10, it's not even you doing your own dirty work. You're a user, a manipulator. Hell, you got 2 names that were here before us in your back pocket. Jeremy Barmore and Six Machiavelli, who have all the ability and talent in the world to not need you. And you're treating them like common lackeys that you picked up over at the gas station because they didn't know what else to do with themselves. And as soon as they're done fulfilling your goals and desires, you're going to toss them away like yesterday's garbage. I know how you work, Adam. I've seen it time and time again. It's like I said last week, you're a one-trick pony. So, now that we're to this point in the story, we're caught up. Last week, you had Barmore answer your call for you. And as soon as the chips were down and it looked like Barmore was defeated, and it looked like your little plan to send your muscle after me was going to backfire, you decided to get your hands dirty. You decided to put me through the announcer's table. And you thought that was going to put me away. But here I am. Here I am, and I'm not backing down from anything you throw at me. Because what you hold is a mistake. A mistake I look to correct and bring back that traditional feel for the GWW Undisputed World Heavyweight title. I want people to reach at me and grasp for opportunity. I want people to feel the desire that you and I shared so long ago to be the very best. I want to be the beacon of hope for up-and-coming stars just like you and I were. I want people to understand that opportunity is something that's earned, not given. And what you've done, Adam, is destroy that whole algorithm.
I am Dark Bloom.
So here's what we're gonna do, Adam. I'm challenging you to a match before Holy Grail 4. The winner of said match is going to choose the stipulation for our match at Holy Grail 4. And I'm going to let you know this right now, Adam. It doesn't matter what stipulation this match ends up having. It's going to end in the same result. A mistake corrected and a new GWW Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.